Let's rock and roll.
All right, this is Mike Lyon with Your Music Magazine. Today we're here with Blood and Love. It's Thursday, January 27th. We are here in the Your Music Magazine home office. I'll be hosting this interview off camera. We're going to start with just some basic introductions. To my right, start with...
My name is Prahlad, the singer, guitar player in the group, and having a great time doing it.
Right on.
I'm Dan, I'm the bass player.
Bass player, what kind of bass you play?
I play a G&L.
G&L, yeah, I like your, I was listening to your MySpace recordings. I like that, sounds good. That's a new CD?
Probably, if it's on the MySpace now.
Yeah, we just uploaded some new songs off the Healing Scar CD. We just produced this locally with a couple, the input from a couple different studios. 3, in fact.
3 different studios. What studios?
So we recorded it at Rocker Studios in Scotts Valley. Rick Vieira Rocker, our man, I just dropped him off some discs today. We mastered it at the Compound. Joe Clemens was kind enough to bring us up and get it sounding just where we wanted it, which is sort of the Santa Cruz rock sound, kind of raw and punk. And then we had it finished at Indigital Studios, and they encrypted the CD and sent it out. They created a master for us, which we sent to Fremont, actually, local production house called ISO Media.
Okay, yeah, we work with all those. Indigital is sponsoring the Your Music Olympics. Joe, local hero, he's done some advertising in the magazine, and same with Rocker Studios. It's awesome. You guys are keeping it in the hometown here. Right on. And who did the art?
Oh, cover art. Jimbo Phillips. Kevin lined that up for us, friends with Jimbo, and we were able to go over a couple concepts with him. He came up with this after listening to the CD, Music from the Heart, and then our bro Mark did the picture in the back for us.
Mark, the old bass player for Vincent's here. Is he still playing bass?
Yeah, bass player for Vincent's here. He still plays guitar and bass, just rocking out. He actually is pretty caught up doing photography for O'Neill's now.
Right.
So they're flying him all around the world, stare at bikinis and stuff. Tough job. And, but he was kind of breakaway, come on down.
Right on. So a lot of local input on that CD.
There is Santa Cruz, a lot of local Santa Cruz energy put into this CD.
How has Santa Cruz influenced your music?
I think we all grew up playing music here, so it's pretty much the influence, besides the music that we grew up listening to. I would imagine it's a big influence for all of us.
They say the rock's a little harder here on the north coast Santa Cruz, and maybe it's the cold weather, cold beer perhaps, but it's definitely influenced by the skateboarding and surfing that drives the energy of this town, the youth, and so we're definitely fired up with local bands, influenced by local bands more than anything.
Favorite local bands?
Kevin, who you liking these days?
Favorite local bands?
Well, you mentioned it. Vincent's here is awesome. We've played some gigs with them.
Kind of say Ghost at Sea is a new band you want to go check out.
Yeah, Ghost at Sea is really good.
Cool. All right, let's talk to the drummer over here. Who are your influences?
Many influences. John Bonham all the way to Mickey D from Motorhead, Scott Rockenfield from Queensryche. I don't know. The list is long.
Right on. What kind of kit you play?
I've got a few different kits actually. I also have a shop over here where I refurbish a lot of vintage, mostly Ludwig stuff, and kind of...
Where's your shop located?
Right over off of the Frontage Road, SoCal Avenue.
Oh, okay, cool. And you guys, is that...
That's basically where we rehearse also.
Okay, and that's pretty much your business? You just refurbish...
I do that, and I also drive a cab here locally in Santa Cruz, so
okay.
You guys might all recognize me from there.
Yeah, is it the 1, 2, 3, 4? Or?
Yeah, I work for Yellow Cab, but, you know, usually I'll be in the cab at night. I'll be the only cab rocking, you know, killer tunes down the highway all night long.
Out in front of the Blue Lagoon?
Yeah, sometimes.
They find you?
I'll let people stick their head in and look at my DVD player, and I've got some concert going on in there. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, there you go. Right on. And so do you do any songwriting in the band, or you...
We kind of all basically put our own, you know...
Come up with beats, or do you...
I've actually helped collaborate, writing.
Write any lyrics or?
Not really lyrics. I come up with some riffs. Me and Paul come up with some stuff, and then we'll kind of all put it together.
You guys do kind of a jam situation with your new songs type of deal, or Paul, do you? Or I mean,
it's really interesting because of this long-standing relationship. These guys, we've actually known each other for about 20 years, and we were in. Dano and I were in a band. Individual of each other. Kevin and I knew of bands and things. He was in Schlepp. We played some, a lot of shows together. Maybe even at Battle of the Bands back when it first started.
Schlepp?
Schlepp and It, and Dan was in Herbert at the time. So we've been we've been friends for such a long time, and we all have.
So yeah, old Aptos Club days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Red Room.
So Red Room, remember the Red Room?
Oh, yeah.
I always tell people about the Red Room. That whole Mexican restaurant used to be a stage,
I
and
used to go off in there.
yeah,
It's a great place.
yeah, we had some good shows out there.
Now it's served burritos.
I know. And then the Red Room's like a little bar, you know. Oh, I played the Red Room. 20 people there.
But to answer that, yeah, we collaborate together on the songwriting.
Yeah, we will bring parts in and
Kind of work them out.
Work
That's why I asked about the
parts out.
drummer, because a lot of times, sometimes you'll have a situation where the, the singer-songwriter will just come in and say, play this. Seems like
I wish.
you guys have, yeah.
we don't let him. He brings it in and then I change it. And Kevin
You
throws
guys
it.
kind of jam stuff out, I can tell,
Yeah,
kind of.
Kevin will change it, do some drum beats and add on to that. And then
We probably take 6 months on average to complete a song to where we're really satisfied with it, to the point where we'll play it live and record it.
Yeah, because you guys have more, it's almost, I don't want to say jam rock, but like your song Evolution reminds me of Ulrich Roth, old Scorpions guitar player.
That was one I wrote. Actually, I hate singing and I have to sing on it because Paul won't sing on it. He makes me sing on it, so I have to sing on that one.
But that song took a long time.
Took a
it's
while.
a 7-minute tune, and it
Right.
probably took 7 months to nail that thing to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels kind of like a full group input on that one. Like you guys are just kind of working
Pretty
it
much
out.
an epic.
It's
Pretty
our-
epic, yeah.
It's our biggest piece to date, yeah.
I think that if one person writes the songs only for a band, that it starts to sound stale after a while.
Yeah, like
You
it's just a
if-
singer-songwriter
but if
strictly.
everybody has collaboration input into it, then it tends to keep it fresh and we can go in different directions.
And fun.
stuff.
It's fun for all the players.
So you guys say you're rising from the ashes of the burnout hippie scene in Santa Cruz?
Definitely.
Is that what we said?
Yeah.
We are coming from the darkest depths of the Santa Cruz dungeonous sound, and we're just coming from the underworld here to raise the dead.
Almost like a Sabbath, old English style there, yeah. Coming from the depths. And what's your band mission?
For me, it's to have fun, play shows, have fun. Just put some music out there, so when I'm an old man,
Conquer the world.
conquer the world.
No, it's
There you go.
Something I can listen to and just have it.
I think too
That's what I
to
love.
speak for all of us that we want to make our contribution to the arts here. We definitely want to be musicians and do our part to carry that forward for what it's worth, and then make money too. We want to make some money so we can support our families and friends and keep doing what we like doing. And the CDs are going to be free at shows. Come out and get a free
How are
CD.
you going to make money off a free CD?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to put a tip jar.
You get a free CD. You get a free CD if you buy a ticket.
No, we know that there's
How do you pay Jimbo?
Jimbo cash. We cashed him out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of help from the
Paid
people
him with
around us.
skateboard products.
Yeah.
There you
Remodel
go.
his house.
There you go.
And we would love to make a job of this if we can, and we intend to get out and start touring California this year.
Right on, yeah, because I know you guys were supposed to play last year for the Your Music Olympics and didn't end up playing, so you guys are kind of back, and sounds like a lot more serious. You got your new CD out and ready. You guys are playing a lot of shows already.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys recently played the Blue Lagoon. Where's that coming up?
We've got shows coming up February 12th at the Pocket on Portola, We're playing
Corner Pocket?
Corner Pocket.
Breaking it in.
I heard that's got a new owner.
New owner. Place is looking good inside. He's been fixing it up.
Yeah, he really loves loud drums.
Yeah, and he loves the drum. We're playing on the 18th at Brookdale Lodge, Haunted Brookdale Lodge. And then we're going to be playing on the 21st at the Blue Lagoon for Mordican Productions. It's Monday night. And then we're going to call it until we get to the Your Music Magazine stage on the March 11th.
Right on. Sounds good. Any last words?
Follow your passions.
Oh, here's a question. The name Blood and Love, is that from Queens of the Stone Age song?
No.
Blood is Love?
Never heard of
It's
that.
not. We're influenced by Queens of the Stone Age, DI, Sabbath, multitude of punk rock influences,
Freddie
blast,
King.
blues, rock. But Blood and Love, actually, Kevin, we have a song. It's called, was called Blood and Love, and it's called Wanting More. And Kevin actually came up with using that as our band name, and it really kind of encompasses what we're doing here. It's just
Yeah, the music's in your blood, it's in your soul, you know.
you put your blood and sweat into that, and a lot of love,
Right on.
a lot of good
Perfect.
vibes.